everyone. It's day 1.
Day uno.
Of HappyCoolmas.
12 Days of Christmas starts now.
Yes. For day 1, we wanted to share 12 shows that we think would be fun to watch during the holidays. So we tried to come up with some different shows that we usually talk about, some shows that hopefully you haven't heard of, and that you can enjoy during the holidays. Let's start with
Warehouse 13. The series follows U.S. Secret Service agents Micah Baring and Pete Latimer as they are assigned to the secret Warehouse 13 that holds supernatural artifacts. Holy moly, if you've never seen Warehouse 13, you actually have to watch it. It's really kind of like action adventure, a lot of humor, very feel good, so much fun to watch. So if you've never watched it, please do yourself a favor and go watch Warehouse 13.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes, it is. I miss it. Eureka. The series follows Deputy United States Marshal Jack Carter, who stumbles upon the town of Eureka while transporting a fugitive prisoner who happens to be his own teenage daughter back to her mother's home in Los Angeles. When faulty experiment cripples the sheriff of Eureka, Carter is picked to fill his role, and while not being as smart as the rest of the residents, he becomes key in keeping the town safe from various experiments gone wrong. The show has a similar feel to Warehouse 13. It's fun, it puts you in a good mood, it has like all sorts of crazy science experiments, and then Carter is awesome. He's an awesome character. I think it'll put you in a mood for the holidays. They even have, I think, some 1 or 2 Christmas episodes in there somewhere. So, if you just watch it all, you can watch the Christmas episode for Christmas.
There you go. Coupling, a British television sitcom written by none other than Stephen Moffat, the showrunner for Doctor Who and also the co-creator for Sherlock. The show follows 6 friends in their late 20s and their dating adventures. You see a lot of sitcoms on TV today, but I guarantee you've never seen anything like Coupling, because it is seriously some of the funniest stuff you will ever see on TV. I'm just going to give you one name, Jeff.
I actually want to go back and watch it now. Doing this video, I'm like, yeah, we should watch Coupling.
Jeff
it's such a good show.
Best comic character you'll ever see. So worth it. Definitely worth watching. Please do.
Moon Boy, an Irish sitcom created, co-written, and co-starring Chris O'Dowd. It follows 12-year-old boy Martin, his unique perspective on life, his imaginary friend Sean Murphy, and his quirky family. This is such a sweet show that will put you in a mood for the holidays. Martin is just adorable. The family is crazy, and the situations he gets into are just great. It's kind of a coming of age type of show. I think every season maybe has like 6 or 10 episodes, but it's really short seasons, and every time it ended I was like, no, I want more.
Gavin and Stacey, a British romantic comedy that follows a long-distance relationship between Gavin Shipman living in Essex, England, and Stacey West living in Wales, and their families. Fun fact, the series was co-created and stars James Corden from The Late Late Show with James Corden on CBS. If you want a half-hour comedy of some of the most outrageous, yet entertaining, and at the same time extremely sweet, you have to watch Gavin and Stacey. So fun. These 2 characters, you'll fall in love with them. They're really cool.
Yes,
you should watch them.
I'll say this, episode 1, either you will completely fall in love with it, or it's just not
for you. That 70s Show, a sitcom that follows the lives of a group of teenage friends living in the fictional suburb town of Point Place, Wisconsin in the 70s. You will probably recognize all of the cast, which includes Topher Grace, Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher, Danny Masterson, Laura Prepon, and Wilma Valderrama. Did we not enjoy and love that series? It's funny. It's just crazy. And it's funny to see Ashton Kutcher in that show, because for me, that's my favorite character of his.
That's true.
Like, all-time absolute favorite character of his. Will change the way you think about basements forever.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, an animated series that follows the adventures of 12-year-old Aang, the last surviving airbender, an incarnation of the Avatar able to control all 4 elements. With the help of his friends, he must bring peace to the world and end the Fire Lord's war against the other 3 nations. This show I discovered a few years ago when it was still ongoing, and you look at it and you think, oh, it's like a show for kids. Oh my god, one of the best animated shows I've ever seen. It's smart, it's funny, oh my god. I laughed out loud in this show and I didn't expect it. And it has 3 seasons and it comes to an end. And it has a really good ending. So if you haven't seen it yet and you want to try something different, try Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Hustle, a British series that follows a group of con artists who specializes in long cons. The series is not very well known in the US, but it is seriously one of the best fun sort of like action, suspense, thriller, caper. And if you're into this whole like coming up with a con and coming up with like a twist in every single every single episode, this is for you. And it's also, I think, fun overall. These are good guys, not bad guys. So if you've never seen it, I highly encourage you to watch it. It's gonna make your day.
Veronica Mars. The series is set in a fictional town of Neptune, California, and follows Veronica Mars, a high school student who moonlights as a private detective. And it stars Kristen Bell. Okay, if you've never watched Veronica Mars, then what the hell have you been doing? Because this is one of my all-time favorite shows. I remember when I started watching it, I became so obsessed with it. I would watch it all the time. I remember even finishing, I think, season 1, not having the DVD to watch the next season, being at work on my lunch break, going to Best Buy to buy the DVD for season 2 or 3. Yeah, 2. To find out what happens, come back. I'm like, I need to watch what happens. True story. So if you love shows like My So-Called Life, Dawson's Creek, even Buffy Without the Supernatural, if you like all these kind of teen but really cool drama, if you're a fan of iZombie even, because the same creator, watch Veronica Mars. It's amazing.
Leverage. The series follows Nate Ford, a former insurance investigator who puts a team together to stage cons for clients victims of big and powerful corporations and or people in power. It's kind of in the same vein as Hustle, but this is kind of like the American version of it, where just you're seeing this group of really likable, very different people who are using their skill set to just make sure that they are giving back justice to the victims. It's kind of like a group of Robin Hoods with all their different kind of like skill set. I love it. It's one of the most entertaining shows you'll see out there. And there you go. That's for you. That's for you right there.
Merlin, a reimagining of the King Arthur and Merlin legend. Another one of my favorite shows. I mean, Merlin. Who doesn't want to see Merlin? And it stars Colin Morgan, who is now in Humans. Actually, if you like the King Arthur, this whole story, and you want to see a new take on it, watch this. It was so fantastic. Definitely doesn't follow the story quite exactly as it is supposed to be, but it's fun to see them have a new take on it. The characters are a lot of fun. Merlin is great. Morgana is great. Everything is great. Legend of the Seeker, a series based on the series of novels The Sword of Truth by Terry Goodkind. It follows the adventures of the long-awaited Seeker of Truth, a young man named Richard Cypher, who goes on a quest to defeat the evil Dark and Rawl. It's so much fun. Fantasy. It's kind of in the vein of like Lord of the Rings type of story. It stars one of my favorite actresses, Bridget Regan, who is now in Jane the Virgin. She was also in Agent Carter. Where else is she? She's on Last Ships and everything. And this is like the first role that I saw her in and I totally fell in love with her. She's amazing. The stories are amazing. There's a love story if anybody's into shipping and all that stuff, because you know I am.
The original ship.
The original ship. And those are all the shows that we have for you this time.
Hopefully you have heard of none of those shows and you're in for a treat because it's going to be so cool to discover as many as you can. But you know what? If you have any shows that you want to share with us, feel free
They're good for the holidays.
They're good for the holidays, right? Like feel good, fun shows. Comment below and let us know.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It's always very helpful and appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos for 12 Days of Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
No, we're going to do Jingle Bells.
No, we're not doing Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells,
no.
Jingle bells,
I'm not.